this is the day. I'm so excited. I told my girlfriends, just the close ones, and my face is pretty numb right now, and I'm just excited. I'm looking forward to feeling, having my face look a lot more how I feel. It's been a journey with breast cancer and losing weight, and I don't want to look like I laid out in the sun all my life and smoked all my life, and I'm happy to be here. I'm looking forward to the results. I think it's going to be great. And, you know, I found out that the doctor, Dr. Hume, she teaches this laser. And that just even took my confidence level just up another, I can't even tell you how, you know, I used to sell software. Once in a while I had to train. And the thing is about training, you know it, because you never want to look stupid when you're doing something. So she just has this great appeal, and I'm excited. Excited to be here, excited to see how this is all going to turn out. And so this is the Pearl. Okay.
So this is the one that I've had.
Okay.
All right, moving on to your nose. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Okay, and this. Alright, I think my part is done. Dr. Hazel's she's the mean one. She's gonna come and do the more intense one.
It's all good. I'm feeling the love.
Yeah. I just want to make sure it's even here, okay? Sure. I'm sorry, Maple. Alright, looks good. I'm going to call her in here. Okay. I'm going to get the laser ready for her.
Thank you.
We are all done.
Oh, I thought you were asking me.
No, I'm sure it's looking different.
So I like how you...
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I like how you said that when you were doing chemo, you sat and pretended it was Pac-Man eating the cancer, and now this is eating your wrinkles. So, good thoughts. All right, so we're going to turn down the lights so that we can take off your goggles, okay? And then we'll let you sit here for a couple minutes.
It's okay.
They're weird to, you know, it's sort of weird to us, but so basically, you're all red, right? Okay. Right now, a little bit white, and it's hard in this light to see because you have the light behind you. You have the best light right now. But you're all red, and then the fractionated areas are going to start. That's where it's going to be easy. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
So, and then the places where we did the fractionated is.
Do you know that's why I just like you right off the spot?
Why?
Because you're extremely honest.
And well, I don't want to tell you something that you know that you don't know what to expect. I don't want you to walk in here and say, I have no idea this is what's going to happen.
But I totally believe in being straightforward with things. I think you can deal with it a lot better. For me, just the communication during the treatment was the key. I think they're really good about saying, you know, we're getting ready to do your eyes. So in your mind, you know that your eyes are soft, and that's probably not going to feel the best. I didn't really have one area that bothered me more than another. I think for me, just to try to relax and just go to my happy place. but just to relax made it smoother for me. That's my personality though. Things get tense, I get calm.
Lucky you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just shut down. But I didn't think it was that bad. Sometimes it feels like it's that if it was closer, you wouldn't feel it as much. And there are places that it's really warm, but it's very doable. Very doable. And I'm just excited for the results. I am planning on going home and lubing up and getting my headband on and chilling out and waiting for the results. We'll see. It's an adventure. So I appreciate it. I'm excited. Thank you. Good to be here.
So how are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel
Good.
great.
So since the last time we saw you, we repeated, treatment on the lower part of your face just to get a little bit more aggressive
Right.
and treat those wrinkles.
Right.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel it's a lot firmer and clearer, and I just feel better. I think there's a big difference in my face.
That's great. Were we able to get you towards some of your skincare goals?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The texture, everything's a lot better on my skin. Just
Wonderful.
in general.
Okay, good.
My friends have noticed, they say, you look like you're feeling good. They don't really know what all, but there's a big difference. I had to get a different foundation because my other foundation is just too thick.
My goal is that you don't feel like you have to wear foundation. So maybe when you want to get more dressed up, but on a day-to-day basis,
Yes.
you can go out without makeup.
The foundation that I used to use, there's just no way. I mean, it looked like I was putting on a mask. It didn't look normal. So I have something that's real thin now. It's just a sheer.
More like a moisture tint?
Yes, a moisture tint. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the healing process?
The first time was easier, but I had a reaction to the Vaseline the second time.
Yeah.
So healing wasn't a big deal the second time either, except for I got the acne. But other than that, it was
And how long did the acne last you? A couple weeks?
probably about 3.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
So if you think back to your overall process, the first time you did the Pearl Fusion, probably be the best one to talk about. What was the worst day for you? As far as healing, did you have a bad, one day that was worse than the others, or was it all just?
It never hurt. It just was dry. So the minute you would wash your face, you had to put something on, or else you felt like it was going to crack and fall on the ground. I didn't have any problems with any pain whatsoever, just dryness. And my skin, the first time, sloughed off probably after the 3rd day. And then it was just pink, red, and then turned to pink. But by 5 days, I could go outside, and no one knew. Yeah.
So you were saying that speaking of no one knowing, you were saying that your friends are noticing that
There's
you
a
look refreshed, that
difference.
there's a difference.
Yes.
So the ones that you told you were doing this, are
Oh.
they seeing a difference?
Huge.
Good.
Huge. Well, the Whiny Wednesday group, the first time I did it, they noticed a big change through here. Now they feel it's overall.
And I think we noticed that same difference where, we weren't maybe as aggressive on the lower part of your
Yeah.
face as we could be. And some of that is because we don't know how your skin's going to respond.
Yeah.
But
But it's
obviously-
just firmer. It's softer. Before I was starting to get it looked like, I think my hairdresser called it fallen face. And so I feel like I don't look sick anymore.
Good.
That's the big difference for me.
Wonderful.
Is I feel like I'm healthy again. That's what I was going for, was to not look sick anymore. And I don't think I do. Yeah.
No, I think you look great.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
Good. If you had to go through the process again to achieve the results that you got, would you do it?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I wouldn't even hesitate.
And then, as far as if you were telling somebody who's coming in here like you did that first time for a consult, they've never done this before, they're thinking of wanting to have their skin look better, what are the few things you tell them?
Well, for me, I just had lost all that weight, in such a fast way that my face felt like it was sagging everywhere. This firmed up my face. I mean, there's no doubt about that it firmed it up. But the texture, I don't think I was expecting such a texture change. And the texture is so much softer, and I really feel that I look a lot younger. So for anyone that's feeling like the 50s have hit them, and they're feeling old, or someone like me that was sick, I think it's a good way to do something for yourself that makes you feel so much brighter about how you look. That's, for me, what it did.
I think that's great.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
We love hearing that.
Yay.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And then finally, my last question is, so your husband never felt you needed to do this in the first place, and but he wanted to support you. What does he think looking at your skin now?
Oh, he notices a big difference. I think he's thinking about doing it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I think he's noticed such a big change in the firmness, and it just, like when you wash your face now, it just feels brighter. I don't really know how else to explain it, but I feel like my skin looks a lot brighter than it did. And I think he's really noticed that more so than, he doesn't stare at me, but I think he noticed that I look healthier. And that's a big thing for me, and I think it would make him feel good. So you might see him in here.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Anything else that you wanted to say that you've said a lot, so don't feel like you need to, but anything else you wanted to say that we didn't ask?
I just think that the few days of downtime is very worth what you get out of being home. That it really made me feel a lot more confident about who I am at 55, and just refreshed. And I think if you need that kind of an uplift in your life, I think this is what you should do.